Today, the topic which we discussed as the seven layer OSA model, which is a very important topic, and this topic tells that how the message will be transferred from one phone to another phone, how the transmitting and receiving will be done, and it needs and seven layers to communicate one message from one media to another media or one device to another device. That's why we need seven layers. For the name in the sense told that the seven layer open system interconnection model. OSI full form is open system interconnection model. So coming to the OSA model, actually I wanna express some views about me, that is I done training in networking with an amount of 5000 rupees, but I understood this topic, but I didn't remember and but I didn't remember and I forgot after 2 days of this class. So that's why I will keep some tips and tricks to understand and forget the topic as simple. So in this video, I will tell those tricks and tips to remember all the topics. After finishing of this video, if I ask any question, you can easily told without any distraction or interruption because of the trick power. So let's move into those tricks. So knowing the seven layer OSA model is nothing but the proposing your girlfriend. The yes, you listen what you listen is absolutely true. Proposing your girlfriend. So let's imagine you are proposing your girlfriend. So let's move into the topic. The seven layer OSA model consists of seven layers. I already said that. So let's move into the first layer. So the first layer in seven layer OSA model is nothing but the physical layer. So let's move into our trick terminology. After completion of our trick, we will coming to the networking terminology. So let's consider you are the one whom you to propose the girl. So let's imagine you are the boy. So you are the comes under the physical layer. So first of all, before expressing any of your views, you need an action, right? If you are in rest position, it is not possible. First of all, you need an action. So in the physical layer, you all the assume you are the physical layer, the boy equal to the physical layer. And let's move into the data link layer. It's nothing but suppose you are in Vishakhapatnam, your place is Vishakhapatnam and your girlfriend's place is Vijayawada. Okay, let's assume for our tricks, trick remembering and understanding. Okay, so if you imagine that you first of all before expressing your use, you wanna move into your girlfriend's place, right? That's why first of all you wanna need or you wanna transfer or move from Vishakhapatnam to Vijayawada, right? So physical layer is nothing but the boy and data link is nothing but the you are moving. So data link, yes, you are giving the link between Vishakhapatnam to Vijayawada. It's nothing but you wanna move from Vishakhapatnam to Vijayawada. So that will be the link. Link is nothing but the you wanna move from one place to another place, and we assume that one place is Vishakhapatnam and another one is Vijayawada. So we completed with physical layer and data link layer. So yes, the name in the sense tells that data link, but we just only need gives an link. Remember, right? From Visakhapatnam to Vijayawada, data is nothing but you. So from Visakhapatnam to Vijayawada, you will be moving. Okay, so the data comes under you, and link is nothing but Visakhapatnam to Vijayawada. So after physical layer and network layer, the third layer will be the after physical layer and data link layer, sorry, the third layer will be network layer. So coming to the network layer, okay, first of all we had an actually we have a physical layer, the boy, and we have a data link layer. We assume that we wanna move and the data will be the boy. So what is network? So before going to express your views, you wanna move to the Vijayawada, right? So for that, how you move? So I remember, sorry, I'm fixed that I wanna move from Visakhapatnam to Vijayawada via train. Okay. Okay, that's it. Okay, it's fine and good. You wanna move from Visakhapatnam to Vijayawada. So what's happened here? So first of all, before moving into Visakhapatnam to Vijayawada, there is some task to fulfill, right? So what are the tasks? You wanna move to station, or you wanna open IRCTC application and book the ticket or reserve the ticket, and you wanna fix one of the train. Yeah, this train will move from Visakhapatnam to Vijayawada. I will reserve this place. Okay, the place, the mean the position, the allocation. Yeah, actually you will allocate it to some of the place in the train, right? So this is nothing but the path determination and problem solving and logical addressing. Okay, actually what is the logical addressing? You selected one train and you had allocated to one train by reserving the ticket. So this process all comes under the networking, right? So let's assume that internet. So without internet you can't book your ticket in IRCTC application. So this is about the networking layer. So from all we completed three layers, which is physical, data link, and network. So let's move to transport. So actually tomorrow is your train. So the tomorrow came come and you move to station and the train will be arrived and you are in the train and you are in the position which is allocated to you. Okay, that's fine. So what happens? Transport. Okay, the train will be in rest position, right? Because at every station it will stop 2 minutes. After moving of the train will be gives the destination source, right? Destination process. So if train moves, means the transportation of train will be done, then you move into the Vijayawada. So it comes under the network transport layer. So after that it is an session layer. Session layer is nothing but, yes, you moving into Vijayawada, the train will be take you to up to Vijayawada station only, not taking you up to your friend's house, right? Or the friend and you or you the place which your friend will living in. So the train will be taking into Vijayawada, right? So after Vijayawada you will be the uh, you will be in process, right? If you suppose physical layer you just acted and in data link layer you just booked an ticket, but coming to the network layer and transport layer you are in the rest position. So if you see in train is not in rest position, but you are in rest position from Visakhapatnam to Vijayawada. After Vijayawada you wanna search some autos or bikes or anything, you are in the process and you will get some application to move into your friend's place, right? So why I am saying this means while moving into the message unit we will discuss it again. So at session layer is nothing but the you are at Vijayawada and moving to your friend's place. Okay, this is about the session means after the Vijayawada station I assume that your friend is in bench circle, your friend's house is bench circle, then you move into with the help of auto. So this process comes under the session layer. So after session layer, we have presentation layer and application layer. Okay, coming to the presentation layer, the data or the message which you send from physical layer to the session layer, physical layer to the transport layer to be is not a message. These are all in the form of encoding format. Actually, if you send hi, then the message will be in the form of zeros ones. Okay, it will be encoded. At presentation layer the data will be decoded. So coming to our trick terminology, you are at bench circle place, but after bench circle you wanna walk some few distance to move into your friend's house. So at presentation layer is nothing but you are at bench circle and you moved. Okay, after that you walk, and after that you after completion of your walk you moved or you are at your friend's house. That means it is an application layer. That means finally you moved into your friend's house and you gave and proposed, and you gave and rose and you proposed her. So it comes under the application layer. So what are the layers which we discuss in now means physical layer, data link layer, network layer, transport layer, session layer, and sorry, presentation layer and application layer. So what about our trick terminology? Our trick terminology nothing but you will be moving from Visakhapatnam to Vijayawada After Vijayawada, you move to bench circle. After bench circle, you walk to your friend's house, and finally you are at friend's house. Friend's house means application layer. Your house means physical layer, and data link means selecting one train to move from Visakhapatnam to Vijayawada. And networking means you had allocating you one place in the train. And transport layer means the train moving from Visakhapatnam to Vijayawada. Coming to the session layer is nothing but you are at Vijayawada station and you selected an transportation to move into the bench circle. It's nothing but the presentation layer. After presentation layer, you are at the desired location, but you wanna move into some distance, so by walk. So that is nothing but the presentation layer. After that, you moved into your friend's home. Friend's home is nothing but the application layer. So in this way, the message will be interchanged from physical layer to the application layer. Once you send a message from your device or mobile, sending let's assume you are sending the message hi, okay. So while sending this message, the hi will be encoded. First of all, the hi will be encoded, so we will discuss it. So let's see, wait. If you see, the physical layer message unit will be in the form of bit comma frame. So it would be if you send only a, okay. We all know some basic about programming, and there will be some ASCII codes for the all characters. For a it would be 65, I think so. So the 65 will be written in binary format, and after that I will be written in binary format. So it would be divided into some frames. So the message unit in physical layer would be bit comma frame. And coming to the data link layer, you just establishing one link, right? There is no need for message. You just establishing one link to move your message. So there also the message unit will be frame or cell. And coming to the network layer, the message unit will be packet comma datagram. Okay. So after the data link layer, the network is nothing but the you need an logical path or logical addressing to move from one place to another place. It would be packed. Okay. The data would be inside the packet. So packet is nothing but the protection of your message, to encryption of your message, security of your message. No one can see. So after that, the transport layer, the message unit will be TCP segment or UDP segment. So what is the TCP segment and UDP segment? These are the sum of the protocols. We already know segment is nothing but the part. So it would be any cell or frame. So why we can use TCP segment or UDP segment, right? So TCP is used in normal messaging, means so via sending text messages, the OSM model will use TCP, because TCP will send the exact information and full information from transmitter to the receiver, nothing but the physical layer to the application layer. Coming to the UDP, there may be some sufficient data loss will be there. Example, the UDP will be used in video calls. So if you see in video call, if the signal will be not clear or no not strong, then there will be buffering and there will be blur. Complete coming to the normal pic as an video, there will be some blur takes place. So while using video call, the UDP segment will be used because it would be live, right? So normal for physical testing or normal testing, so we use TCP segment. So based upon our application and our usage, the segments will be changed. So coming to the session layer I said, so let's listen carefully. At session layer means what? According to our trick terminology, session layer is nothing but the you are at Vijayawada. So after Vijayawada, you are in the process, not train. You will search some autos or bikes, or you can move from one place to another. So from session layer, presentation layer, and application layer, the message unit will be message. Okay, means the message will be processed here. That means you are worked from after Vijayawada. So if you see at session layer, presentation layer, application layer, the message unit will be message comma data. So in these three layers, according to our trick terminology, the message. So you, the boy, will be in process from changing from one place to another. So this is how we can remember. So if I ask you any layer, you can tell exactly what it means. Okay, based upon the any knowledge, the final result will be you will understand. You can remember the topic while interviewer asks. So that's why I use this trick, and it will be helpful for me by cracking three interviews. So coming to the one, and you wanna know some protocols and what is the um, what is the protocols and what the protocol will do. So it will be lengthy video, right? So I will cover it in another video. So if you have any problem while seeing the full video, I will make the layer shots, right? So it would be better to see short. So I will do one shot or three four shots for one layer for better explanation. For protocol I will do one shot, and for a message unit I will do one shot, and for definition I will do one shot, and for explaining in trick terminology I will do one shot. So moving shots and getting the data, it will be done in fraction of seconds while we use shots. So let's see this video, and if anybody got an opportunity to understand or remember, so if you have any opportunity you will explain to your colleagues or your friends. It would be helpful for the exam remembering. So in engineering also we will do like this stuff only by remembering. Yeah, we know that the train name is JB, so why that's why joules, bowls, etc. We will learn in this way only. So it will be helpful and rememberable, and to get high score for the exams. Thank you for seeing at the end.